Guys, welcome to your Week 17 U.S. History launch, and we are finishing up the U.S. expansion essay. This is going to be a really short launch because we're basically done with it. I'm just trying to provide you guys with a little bit more, a couple more examples of how to properly do this essay. So remember, when you are working on your expansion essay, you want to make sure that for checkpoints, whatever, I think it's checkpoint 4 that's going to work on the introduction, checkpoint 5 is the body paragraphs, and checkpoint 6 is the conclusion. Again, make sure you're choosing that same essay question the whole way across. You're working and completing these checkpoints to build one essay. So some of you have actually done a different introduction paragraph and then chose a different topic for your body paragraphs, and that's not what we're looking for. So decide before you start writing what essay you'd like to do, and then checkpoint 4 is going to be just getting some feedback on the introduction. Checkpoint 5 is where you're going to pick the same topic and then just build off of the introduction. And then checkpoint 6, again, choosing the same topic and writing your concluding paragraph. So for this essay, you're going to be scored on the following things: your selection and integration of evidence, your point of view and purpose, contextualizing sources, and how well you organize your essay. So we're going to focus a little bit today on organization so that you can get the highest score possible. This is just a sample 5-paragraph essay. This has nothing to do with history, but the format is exactly what we're looking for. This is a very standard essay, and when you're in high school and go on to college, most people are going to want at least a 5-paragraph essay, and this is exactly how you should write it. So again, a lot of you are just submitting one giant paragraph, and that's not going to score very well for your organization because we're looking that there's separate paragraphs and broken up at the correct places. So again, pay attention to, you have an introduction paragraph. That's where you're going to be providing some background information on the topic of U.S. expansion, as well as answering you're putting your claim, and your claim is going to be you answering whatever essential question you're choosing to write your essay about. So if you're choosing to write about what were the causes of U.S. expansion, you'd better make sure that your claim is in that first paragraph, and it's going to say the United States expanded because this, this, and this. And then your 3 body paragraphs, you're going to choose to, your first paragraph would be about the first cause of the expansion. The second paragraph would be devoted to the second cause of the expansion, and so on and so forth. When you get to those body paragraphs, you want to make sure that you are breaking them up in, just like I said, by one cause or one effect or one reason at a time. And then you want to have one piece of evidence in every single paragraph. So you want to make sure, if you are saying that a cause of expansion was to make more money, if that's what you're saying is a cause, then you need to go into those documents and find a quote from the document set that supports your claim that they chose to expand for more money reasons. And then you just want to make sure you're explaining that evidence in your own words. And then you want to move on to your second paragraph, where you're going to have a completely different topic. So you finish discussing your first reason in the first paragraph, you're moving on to a different thing for the second paragraph. So then once you do 3 body paragraphs, and for your essay, you need to have at least 2 body paragraphs. So you do not need to add a third if you do not want to, but you have to have at least 2 body paragraphs. Then you would conclude it with your concluding paragraph. This is basically where you're going to reword kind of what you wrote in the introduction, because you're going to kind of paraphrase again what your causes of the American expansion was, and then just with a concluding statement, a strong concluding statement that kind of recaps what your ideas were. If you need any help with this at all, please reach out this week. I think it would benefit you guys to try to get this done before you go on winter break. You guys are done on Friday the 21st. Then you're off until January 2nd. So I think you'd have a much more enjoyable break if you felt like you were on pace and finished a project and go out on a high note.